Have a look at the semi-finals lineup.
This is how it looks at semi-final number 1 at Suzuki v Yamaha. Chad Reed, the world champion, up against Jay Marmont. And in semi-final number 2, another mouth-watering prospect.
Yes, Daniel McCoy against Jeremy McGrath. What a ride. I'm still buzzing from that last ride from McGrath. I tell you, when we saw him rocket out of that corner before the whoops, lean on TC, that's a bit of the old from the king there, I reckon. That's a bit of old school stuff.
Sensational. Oh, love that. It was just amazing. McGrath, I'd love to see him into the final. That's what's at stake here. The winner through to play off for the gold and silver. The losers, of course, will play off for bronze in the 3rd and 4th battle. Here we go. It's number 2 versus 22. Semi-final number 1. They're about to let loose. The gates go down and they're away.
What a jump from Chad Reed. No doubt, that is why he's the best rider in the world. He has forced Jay Marmont to the outside, and Jay's back up the inside. Now these guys to get on, off, they need to, and Marmont to the inside. Whoa, what a pass, and back to the inside from Chad Reed. Let's go down to Gary Reed.
How cool, calm and collected was Jay Marmont on the start line. He knew he had to jump that triple because Chad was going to do it, and they are banging bars there after the triple. As we said, anything can go. Look at the line, 2 different lines. Marmont has got it. They're tripling side by side.
Wow, have a look at this. Chad Reed has been passed for the 2nd time by Jay Marmont, and back up the inside. Chad Reed has to control the inside. What does Marmont have for us here through the whoops? Slots back across, but how's this for confidence? Chad Reed goes to the outside and forces Chad to roll.
Look at Marmont. Look at Marmont now. It is his time to shine. I've got to take it to the big dog. Well, he is taking the big dog for a walk around Townsville. Do the triple.
Chad
watch
Reed.
Hogs, watch it.
Chad Reed up the inside of the bump. Whoa, that is sensational racing.
Lay it on the line, Hogs. Come on, I got to interrupt. What do you got? What do you got?
Chad Reed has gone down.
Chad Reed is down. I don't want to state the obvious. Just as I say, who's going to call it? But he is on a mission now.
Have a look at the anger from Chad Reed when he got back up. I reckon I heard that Suzuki get to an RPM that we haven't heard through the whole lot of this series.
It is on now. Through comes Jay Marmont across the whoops. He's going to win the semi-final number 1.
What a race! Jay Marmont takes victory, and he is pumping the air with his fist. How about that? Oh, unbelievable stuff. The streak has finished after 5 rounds of victory in every single round. The streak's over. Now let's have a look here. We're back out there with another race, and Daniel McCoy has whole shot over the king.
This is McCoy versus McGrath. Semi-final number 2 with a place in the final against Jay Marmont at stake, and it is McCoy with the lead at this stage.
Well, looks like I missed what happened in the background there from McGrath, but he's dropped a long ways back. Not sure if he cased the jump there or what, but have a look at the lead from McCoy.
Big gap.
Jeremy McGrath has come across a formidable opponent here in the form of Woodstock Thor Honda rider Daniel McCoy.
Still a lap and a bit to go. There is time for McGrath to pull off something special, but McCoy on the 65 Honda in control of this straight. The Woodstock machine as he goes through the whoops for the first time. Here is McGrath, and he is closing somewhat.
Yeah, well, he stalled the machine.
Unbelievable.
How unfortunate for the American, and the arms come up in the air. This will be the last we see of the American Jeremy McGrath.
Do you know what this means, though? While McCoy will go through to face Jay Marmont in the final, the fight for 3rd and 4th is going to be Chad Reed versus Jeremy McGrath. How's that?
But this is the guy we want to talk about. Let's talk about McCoy. Have a look at his riding gear. It's not dirty. That's because he has not done anything wrong so far and takes a solid victory. That sends him through to the final. Great job from the Woodstock Thor Honda bike.
Yeah, congrats. Reed and McGrath. This is going to be sensational. That's how the semi-finals look. You had Reed lose to Jay Marmont. Daniel McCoy beat Jeremy McGrath. So then we have this. Reed and McGrath going in the 3rd place challenge, and the man-on-man final between two, well, we consider unlikely result, really, Lee, isn't it?
Well, in one sense, Daniel McCoy, yes, but Jay Marmont, no. He's been so consistent, and what a great position to find himself in. Oh, these guys have just done such a great job.
He would have dreamed of a day like this, and look, if he did dream, it's come true, because you have McGrath up against Chad Reed. The bronze medal playoff for man-on-man, round 6, Super X here in Townsville. The gates go down and they're away, Lee.
Looks like Chad Reed jumped out just ahead of McGrath, but what's Jeremy got for us in the corner? Can he cut back to the inside? It looks to be reasonably close, but Chad Reed has nailed that first turn, and he will be mad. He will be so livid at himself for what happened in that last race. The streak is broken, but he's got to at least get himself up onto the podium. What do you got for us, Gary?
You know, they're sitting there. MC is the idol of Chad Reed. Just before the gate dropped, MC turned to Chad, gave him the nod of the head as if to say good luck. Chad responded with a good luck nod himself, and it was on. It was a blistering start, as you saw. MC is having a ball out here, and as you said, you can see the anger hoax in Chad's racing.
Well, it really is. If he wins, it will be a bittersweet victory for the bronze medal for the third place on the podium. We all know, having watched Chad Reed earlier on, he's just been on his A-game, lightning pace today, and the mud has just brought everything together. It's a massive equaliser.
If there was going to be a format that shook things up a bit and put a challenge down to Chad Reed, it was going to be survival in Parramatta or man on man here in Townsville, and it's certainly done that. He is a man on a mission. Tearaway comes off.
Sorry to interrupt, Hogs. He is a man on a mission, but I tell you what, I pity everyone that is racing next weekend in Brisbane. Chad Reed is down. It looked like a freestyle trick. He's got to get back up. McGrath is coming. Chad Reed's bike's still going, Hogs. Important, his bike's still running. It looked like a freestyle trick.
He went to do a knack-knack, and that was in respect of the king. The king, Jeremy McGrath, was the king of the knack-knack. He went to do a knack-knack and could not get back on the bike. He takes a victory after a crash.
So Reed managed to still win over Jeremy McGrath as we get ready for the final. J. Marmont, Daniel McCoy.
This is the final, the big one. These are all the points up for grabs. This is gold and silver medals here. And we talked about McCoy earlier on. His best place was a fourth, and now he's guaranteed at least a second place, and he finds himself all over the back of the Yamaha rider.
If it's anything like the last couple of races we've seen, we're in for another thriller. 2 laps is a format. Jay Marmont a little out of shape.
Well, McCoy back up the inside, makes the pass, but Jay Marmont is back and returns the favour. What will happen? The rhythm is not right for McCoy here, and he has to elect to do 2-1 off the triple. That gives Marmont back the lead, but it does not look like McCoy wants to settle for second place here.
Certainly does not as they go ahead the whoops. It's the Yamaha, the number 2 machine of J. Marmont in control. The 65 Honda of Daniel McCoy not too far behind him. 1 lap to go. Can he do it?
Well, you've got to be of two minds here. What do you do if you're Daniel McCoy? Do you let it all hang out and just risk everything? You only need one mistake, and then you have no chance of winning. So what do you do?
We've seen a few mistakes tonight, that's for sure. As J. Marmont on the Yamaha, still very much in control of this race, setting himself up for the finish now. Daniel McCoy needs to make up muddy ground in order to beat him home.
Well, we're very, very close to the finish here. We've only got 3 corners to go as Marmont comes through the last of the tricky jumps, the big triple. No problem for the CDR Rockstar Yamaha as he comes through to go through the woods for the last time. And 1 corner to go, and his first victory for the season. What a race, what a victory, and a happy, happy man is Jay Marmont.